Hey guys, it's JaqenHgar and Glurmit. That's right, yeah.
That's right, bro. JaqenHgar the Glurmit, that's what they call us.
Yes, but if you actually know who we are, I'm Glurmit, and obviously you want to introduce yourself to everyone.
My name is quite hard to pronounce, but I am JaqenHgar.
Awesome, and because I know you're a smaller content creator, why don't you just open up and tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Well, guys, for those of you that aren't already subscribed to my channel, but for those of you that probably and hopefully will subscribe to my channel after this video, I'm a massive Lord Vader fan, and that's basically what my account on YouTube is based around. I'm just trying to show the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes public that Lord Vader is actually a really good GL, like some say he is not, but for me he's one of the top 3 GLs in the game, and that's basically what my accounts looks like. I have some other stuff, but Lord Vader is the main thing.
That's fair enough. I think I'll be honest, I really like it. I am someone who, ever since Lord Vader came out, I have been saying time and time again, he's not as bad as people say. I do think he can, and I'm sure you can agree, he can sometimes be a bit irritating because he can take a while to do things, right?
Yeah, of course, bro. That's just the game, man.
Yes. But in terms of raw strength, I don't think there's many characters better. Now, the whole point of today's video is I asked you to come on because I wanted to get the expert. You are the Lord Vader expert in my mind. To come on and tell us a little bit about Lord Vader. Maybe some things we're doing wrong, maybe some things we can change to try and get better success. So I just want to open up and say there is a video I recommend everyone watches. It's going to be in the comments, which is actually one of your videos. Can you believe that, right? It's one I've kind of published a little bit before about people should go watch it. And it's your mistakes people are making about Lord Vader. And one of them was the modding. And I changed the modding. So I was speed and protection. I think I had the #1 protection Lord Vader in the game. By quite a while. By quite a long shot. For a long time. And whilst on defense, it was holding a lot. Whenever I took him on offense, I was losing. And it was kind of like, what was I doing wrong? And recently I've changed it up. I've now gone with your recommendation, the crit damage with offense primaries, and crit damage triangle. And now I'm taking on offense, and every battle I am winning within like 2 minutes, easy. So I want to thank you for that video, and obviously, guys, if you're watching, go ahead and watch it. I do recommend it 100%. Okay, so before we kind of get going any further, is there anything that people need to know about Lord Vader's kit specifically that you would like to just talk about here?
Well, nothing specifically that I just want to say right from the get-go, but it's just the modding thing. As you mentioned, like speed protection set always works well on defense, but if you bring in that particular set on offense, it most times will not work. So that's just something I just want to point out, and that's why I'm rocking the critical damage and health set mod, because with that set on, you can basically beat everything, as you said, within 2 minutes. And you can also solo a lot of stuff, so that's really nice.
Oh, 100%. I mean, in terms of solos, we've got Lord Vader soloing SLKR, you can solo some Ray comps, you can solo C's, you can I saw a video you posted where you can kind of 3-man Jabba with Malakos in there. There's some really fun stuff you can do with Lord Vader. Right, so we kind of talked a little bit about the mods. Everyone's question is going to be, what team compositions do you recommend? Like someone who's just done the Lord Vader event, maybe they don't have the best characters, what would you recommend they do for the team?
Well, let's just say you get Lord Vader and you haven't hit that 4 million mark yet, so you haven't stopped farming your maul. Just in squad arena in general, I would say Lord Vader, Royal Guard, Stormtrooper for the just double tank, then Thrawn and Vader. I think that would be really, really good also. You can take out Stormtrooper and put in Admiral Fiat if you want, in squad arena that is. But I think from the get-go that would be like the best team comp. And speaking in JC, maybe you do not want to put Piet together with Lord Vader because you can use them with Imperial Troopers. Then I'd probably say like Lord Vader, 3 tanks, and maybe Thrawn as well. I think that could be really good because then you want to save your Darth Vader also because of some gears or something else when you're in the lower divisions. But when you get Maul, that's really when things starts to happen for you. So I would say, like in 5v5s, when you get Maul, you should definitely have rocking Lord Vader, Darth Vader, Thrawn, Royal Guard, and Maul to get on one team. And for the 3v3s, I recommend Lord Vader, Thrawn, and Maul. Because that really stops the Fennec Shand counter as well in 3v3s. So I think that is the best team comp in 3v3 that we have. And then obviously, as you progress further down in the game, you get Reva, you get Grand Inquisitor, and you can start using Lord Vader together with those, and then it's just going to be an absolute menace, and nothing's going to beat that team. And as a lot of guys who is following you probably have seen, because you posted a video on that when you used Lord Vader with Inquisitors without Maul. So I think that actually is gonna like going forward now with Moff Gideon, Beskar and Moff Gideon coming to the game and everything like that, and Maul is probably gonna be needed for more Mandalorian stuff. Bringing Reva together with Lord Vader, I think, is actually gonna be a new thing coming into the game. So there's a lot of stuff you can do as you progress, but yeah, I think I pointed out the main teams that you should be focusing on before you get Maul and when you have Maul as well.
No, I think that is a pretty good assessment right there. So I just want to jump in and say, this one may interest you as something that I'm trying out in today's Grand Arena. I'm actually trying a very different Lord Vader lineup on defense. I'm trying Lord Vader, Reva, 7th Sister. Because it's supposed to be like an anti-JMK team. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see if that works. But in terms of the ones you've suggested here, I want to say I feel like that's good. I mean, we have the very early entry level one with Stormtrooper in there. We then have the one with Royal Guard, Triple Tank, whatnot. We then have the more advanced one that obviously most of us are using. And then you have 3v3. I love that you brought that up. And then we have obviously Inquisitors as the end goal. Now the next question everyone's going to have is, now we know the team compositions, what relic levels do we need?
Well, Lord Vader is a really relic heavy team, to be honest. Get the most out of him. Preferably you would like to have at least all of them at relic 9 if you can afford that, but I would say if you can only relic 9 one character, you should relic 9 your Lord Vader. And then right now I'm rocking only, I have my Darth Vader to relic 7, I just took my Maul to relic 8, but I would say that R9 on Lord Vader and R7 on the rest should be, you can do a lot of good stuff with that.
I think that's fair. Now I actually have a couple of questions from subscribers here to ask you. The first one is from Wook, and they asked, what is the best Lord Vader team without using Reva? And I feel like you may have already covered that, but is there anything you would change?
Well, like the best without Reva, it probably is Lord Vader, Grand Inquisitor, Maul, and then probably Royal Guard, and maybe 9th Sister, I think might be the best actually, because then you have 2 tanks and you have Grand Inquisitor, you have Maul as well. I think that team comp is really good. I also do like the OG one, like the one that he suggests from the get-go when you get him, with Lord Vader, Darth Vader, Piet, and you have Royal Guard and Maul as well. I think that one is actually quite good. Because I'm able to beat a lot of Lord Vader Revas together with Maul in my squad arena with that team, just that team comp. So yeah, I would say the first one I suggest is probably the better one, but also the OG one that you have, like the one that they suggest when you get him, is a really good team comp as well.
And we have another couple of questions here. One of them is just a general question. We can still answer it. It's from Paolo 5297, and they said 2 requirements missing on Rey, 2 on Lord Vader. Both are just relic mats. Who is going to be the first unlock? You have 200 Zeta mats, but I need 12 for both GLs and 3 on Swolo. Priorities, thanks.
Oh, that's tough actually. It all depends. If he has Maul, then I think it should go for Lord Vader. If he does not have Maul, I think it just go for Rey. That's just my...
Yep. I'm pretty much in agreement with you. And then I think that's actually all the questions. Oh no, there's one more, and I'm actually interested for the answer here. Does protection recovery heal health with Lord Vader? Wondering for Kylo Ren's Zeta. Also, is Lord Vader better suited for offense or defense in GAC/territory war? Would also love to learn about possible comps or mods for Lord Vader mirror matches.
So that was a lot of questions in one.
Okay, I'll don't worry, yeah, it was, wasn't it? I'll kind of sum it up. So the first question is, when crew's debuffed, we know the crew recovers protection. Their first question is, does that even matter in a Lord Vader team because you don't have protection?
Well, to be honest, I would not use crew together with Lord Vader if you don't necessarily have to, unless you don't have any underlying forces. So that, yeah, as I said, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. The second question was, is Lord Vader better suited for offense or defense in GAC and TW?
It's very, very tough to answer that question because he gets a lot of holes on defense and he does a lot of good stuff on offense.
Yep.
It really depends on how your guild is looking in Territory Wars and how your roster is looking on how your roster is in JEC, because if Lord Vader is your only GL, put him on defense, he's going to get you a lot of holes, and you can leave the theory crafting up to the offense side of things. But if you have a lot of GLs and you know you're struggling on offense, just take him on offense because he beats basically everything.
Yep, I'm in pretty much agreement there. I did see some shift towards some guilds using Lord Vader offensively, just because when you're right at the top of the game, like we're talking top 20 or 30 guilds, everyone's kind of got god mods, everyone's kind of got like high relic teams, and he does, like all GLs, he does kind of start to struggle. And people start to take advantage of that offensive capability. But I think you made a really good point. It depends on where you are. We can't give you an answer for everything. I would say if you're in a smaller guild, Lord Vader's probably just going to be the rock that just wins you every TW. It's just the way he is. And the last question from that is, they want to know about possible comps. Like, do you have to change the team composition? And do you have to change any mods for mirror matches?
Well, now you can't see my account right here, but I do actually have a lot of different mod comps for my Lord Vader, especially when it comes to the mirror matches, especially when I go in up against Rivas. I just like to have some more speed on my Lord Vader just to be able to get out there first and to be able to get the team out. But it's like, even though I have a lot of speed, I still do have a lot of damage on my Lord Vader. So like the main mod comp that I have, so to say, when I'm going up against mirror matches against Lord Vader or up against like Lord Vader with especially with Reva, I use a let's see if I can take it up. I have a speed health set mod here. I haven't done any focus on the health and protection because he's gonna survive no matter what. But my speed is at 571, my critical damage is at 193%, but my damage is still over 13,000k, 30k. So even though I changed my speed set just to make sure he's faster and get more turns out there, his offense is still really, really high. The main thing I see, like with Lord Vader, especially in mirror matches, is like that the Lord Vader has lesser offense than the other one is gonna lose.
Yep.
So that's, I think, what I would say about that. I think that's now my English is a little bit bad, but
no, your English has been really good. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, man. No, but I think that's what I want to say about the mod comps. And what was the second question?
The second one, it was just different. Like, do you need to bring different characters for mirror matches?
No, not really. Maybe if you're facing a Lord Vader with Reva and Maul, then maybe you have to be a little bit theocrafty with maybe bringing a Thrander to get a fracture out of someone. But usually I just go with the same. I just go with Lord Vader, Royal Guard, Maul, Vader, Pietro, Thrawn. That's basically what I'm doing.
All right. I kind of feel like we've spent quite a while talking about Lord Vader. Hopefully you guys out there have learnt something. I do recommend you go down, and I'm going to butcher your name now. JaqenHgar, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's
that
go.
sounds really good, man.
All right, let's hope you guys go and give them a follow, give them a subscribe. Go watch them because they do some great content. You can watch the L in SLKR, right? I saw that yesterday. That was painful.
Yeah, I was so close, but it is what it is, man.
But yeah, they are a great content creator. Go out there. Let's see if we can at least get into 600 subs. Say they're nearing it, so let's make it happen. Anything else you want to say?
No, bro. Just big thanks for having me on your channel. I really do appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, and hopefully maybe we can do something more in the future.
For sure. Alright guys, that's it. So thank you all for watching, and as always guys, have a Glurmit day.